So there are times when you have no energy or you're tired, for whatever reason, sick, tired, overworked, it's Friday, but you have a scheduled demo,
right?
Say demonstration, meeting, whatever. And you have a thought in your head, maybe I should cancel, right? And what's the famous saying that, 95% of success is simply just showing up.
Oh yeah.
So that's my message. Show up, even when you don't want to, right?
Absolutely. And I mean, unless you are sick or you can't put on your B+ game, then sometimes it's okay to reschedule.
True.
But
right. If you're not going to be your best self. Absolutely.
Exactly. You want to make sure your best self, but you want to communicate that. I mean, I said to reschedule a meeting yesterday because my daughter was home throwing up. So I'm like, I don't know how the day is going to plan out. Like she can be throwing up when I'm talking to you.
Yeah. That's
well,
I guess my point is, how many times have you and I been like, dude, I don't know if I can do this today. I'm like, you will be like, I'm going to do it. And then you call me and you're like, I just had the greatest week.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, absolutely. You always want to be in there. And then with demos too, like I usually give like a 15-minute roll, like
yes,
if somebody doesn't pop on in 15 minutes, either they got sidetracked or, they got busy, but we have to move on to do other things. So
we're busy.
And I usually follow up with an email and if they get back, quickly, maybe they just, maybe they had to get pulled into a meeting or something. And usually if they're serious about, or they're interested in your product or who you are, they'll get back and say, I'm sorry, I spaced or, I got pulled into a meeting, and that's fine. But, sometimes there are patterns. I mean, that's happened to me, 3 or 4 times. And finally it's like, it's okay, but obviously you're not interested. So, I'm going to move on, or all our time.
Oh, right. I mean that, if that becomes a pattern, they're telling you their time is more valuable than yours.
Yeah.
And if you let them do that, you're training them to keep doing that.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
You said, I forget what you said. If they show up late, you're like, look, I have a hard stop at the, at whatever time you say.
Right.
I know you're late, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be on.
Yeah, I've got another call, so I can talk fast. So I'm like, look, I got a hard stop. I'll talk fast, and then we'll talk about next steps. But yeah, my dad, I'd show up late. I'm like, better late than never. He goes, it's better never to be late.
Absolutely.
So it is always on time. Yeah.
I mean, even when I'm late, I'm early. That's my sickness. But I that's part of what we were talking about with respect. Right. Show up on time, and that shows the person that you're trying to sell to the type of this is what you're going to get when you deal with me. I'm going to say, when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to be there. That's why showing up on time, that it's not just showing up on time. Right. You're sending a message about who you are, who your company is.
Right.